A new middle school in North Minneapolis promoted its first 8th graders to high school.
Franklin Middle School opened this past year with hundreds of students from 8 different schools. Franklin has a new look, a new mascot, and a new school song. Most importantly, it has a new way of teaching students to be the best that they can be. WCCO's Reg Chapman spoke at today's promotion ceremony and shows us what they're doing that is making a difference.
One by one, Franklin Middle School 8th graders were called to the stage to be promoted to high school. It's the first time in nearly 10 years students walked the auditorium stage. Principal Karan Cunningham had the task of building the school from scratch.
We have the most diverse staff in the district. I have 19 licensed staff of color.
Cunningham handpicked her staff, a staff she calls the best she's had as a principal.
I wanted to make sure that I hired staff that really were committed to the work and would be committed to our students, but also would understand that it was going to be a challenge.
Franklin sits in a part of North Minneapolis plagued with crime. 96% of students qualify for free or reduced lunch, but students' test scores are amongst the best in the district.
Students also had an opportunity to identify the type of classes that they wanted to take. And with that, I gave them the framework of us being a STEAM school.
Franklin students can now focus on science, technology, engineering, arts, and math courses, something parents say has made a difference for their children.
It's just amazing to see her, transition into such a beautiful young lady, and she made honor roll.
Aquella Williams says teachers and staff at Franklin have made it possible for her daughter Jakia to focus on her future.
Compared to where she came from and where she is now, it's helped her as far as academics. She's into school because Jakia was the type, she never liked to read. She just wanted to stay in her room, and Franklin has brought her out.
Cunningham is one of the principals from Minneapolis who've been selected to be part of President Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative. That initiative focuses on mentoring young people.